Ladies and gentlemen, it is approximately noon on a Sunday, getting ready for a matinee. Driving to the theater, we will see what the radio brings us. And who's us? Why are we plural? Okay, here we go.
To do business with. The employees are like one big family, and these are all trained and certified.
Well, that's Lindsey Buckingham in Fleetwood Mac, Going Your Own Way. One of the songs from Rumors, which he wrote about Stevie Nicks. I think he wrote it by himself. I don't know, they're so collaborative. Just a really good band. But I think you can hear huge differences between Lindsey Buckingham, Stevie Nicks, Christine McVie. But then they just have this cohesiveness at the same time. So it's like they just have more than one star, more than one front man. And the bass and drums are like one instrument, just one machine, just, you know, they just don't miss a beat, or they don't miss a, you know, it's never that one's sloppy or one's too loud or one's muffled. It's just right. So I was reading the book about the making of Rumors, and they said that, he said, the producer, Ken Calais, I think is his name, said that it took him 5 days to tune the drums before they started recording Rumors. 5 days! Can you imagine going over to the drums, hitting them, oh, okay, that sounds kind of good, let me mess with it. Then hitting the drums, okay, that sounds kind of good, let me mess with it. Okay, that sounds good, okay, let me record it. Okay, you record it, listen to it back. Okay, can you imagine messing with the drums for 5 days? I could mess with the drums for like 5 minutes, and then I'd be like, okay, let's move on. But I guess that's one reason why I'm not a Grammy Award-winning producer. Anyway, so that was Fleetwood Mac. And before that, there was a little snippet of a commercial saying that the employees are like one big family. And I just think that's so weird. Johnson & Johnson, a family company. Just ask Casey. It's like, yeah, there's this family, and they started a company because not everybody, but almost everybody has a family. I mean, they do have one, even if they never met them. But so somebody starts a company, and what makes it a family company? The fact that they let their relatives work there with no skill and with no interest in the business, and they just make money together. Like, why do I care if the profit makers are related or not? But it does sound good, right? Oh, we're a family company. It sounds good. But I care about the product and the price and the service. I don't care if the people who make the money are related or not. It doesn't matter at all to me. Recently at work, we were told that even though we know that the company was sold a couple times, oh, the same people who started it, their kids now own it. And I felt good inside, and then I thought, well, why do I care if some stranger, don't even know their name, had a kid who's now my boss, as opposed to some other stranger who sold the company to someone who's now my boss? Like, why do I care if, oh, it's been in the family for generations? Okay, I mean, so what? So anyway, that's a nice little marketing trick, a family company, I suppose. And it just has a certain appeal. But it's not a logical appeal, is it? I mean, I guess if it was my family and my relatives were benefiting from it, then I would care truly if it was a family company. But if I had a business and I hired my friends, wouldn't that be just as good? Anyway, families are weird. Anybody who's had a family knows that a family business would have some pros and cons. I suppose Fleetwood Mac is kind of a family. They got Lindsay kicked out again. I think he went out on his own a couple times and came back in a couple times, and now they won't let him in. I'd like them to do stuff together, make music together. It's that same kind of nostalgia of a family. It's like, it's the idea that things haven't changed, or that things circle back, or that things grow and continue, as opposed to just start fresh or just end. So I always hear somebody talk about, oh, well, that's one of the oldest families in Boston, or that's one of the oldest families on the West Coast, and I'm thinking, how is a family older than another family? Everybody's got ancestors, right? But if you don't know their names, if you don't know anything about them, if you don't have a portrait of them in your dining hall, then I guess that's what they mean. So happy Family Day, everyone. It's Sunday, and the show's going to start in about 2 hours. Plenty of time to get ready. Maybe I'll take a little walk first. All right. That's it. That is Sunday's edition of riding around, turning the radio on, and speaking to no one or someone sometime. All right. See ya.